Hey everyone, just wanted to record a quick video for you on how to book sessions for your kids. The first thing that is very important, as you can see on my screen, it says 2 linked accounts. And when I click on that, you can see my son and daughter's accounts show up. And I can click one of those, and I'm going to do that in just a second. But those won't show up unless you open the email from PushPress that allows you to set up their profile, and you need to create an individual username for each child, which can be an email, but it actually doesn't need to be an email. It's better if it's not an email, because as they are sub-accounts under you as a parent, your email needs to serve as the email for all 3 accounts. So you could put in your email and then add like a number 1 to it, or you could just put in whatever you want to be their username. I just used my kids' names and made it all one word and capitalized it. So make sure you set up a username, and they also each need their own individual password, which you'll set that up through that email as well. And let me show you what that email looks like. So when you see that email, it'll look like this one at the top. You'll see that blue circle with a P in it for PushPress, and it says Breakaway Fitness and Performance Setup Profile at Breakaway Fitness and Performance LLC needed. And it'll look like this. So please take a moment to update your profile, and you'll hit click here, and then it'll bring you to this page where you can see, so this would be for me to change her password, but it'll say, it would have like a random email address in here for the username. I just changed it to my daughter's name and made it one word, and then you can add in a password. I've already done that. And then make sure you put in their birthday, put in their gender, and then you'll go down and hit save, and then it'll take you to their membership documents if you haven't signed those yet. So there's a release waiver, and then there's a month-to-month youth training membership agreement, and it'll take you to that stuff, and you have to make sure you put in your information there. But once you do those things, then they'll each be set up, in which case then they'll show up as linked accounts just like you see here on this page. So when I clicked 2 linked accounts, I can now click on Noah. Now I'm under Noah's account. I can go to schedule, and let's say I want to schedule him into the youth session for Friday. I can click on youth personal training. It says there is 5 spots left. I can go down, I can see the kids that are coming. Oh, also put a picture in of your kid in here. It just looks a lot better rather than us just seeing these, especially if we happen to have a coach filling in. They need to see faces so they know who it is, so please put a picture in there. But I can hit reserve, and all these come up. I'm going to hit Noah and hit confirm. And now I can go back in there and just double check this. So sliding down here, we see Noah. Now, as you can see, since Noah R is in there, I can click cancel reservation. I can also, from the same screen, hit reserve, and I can choose Bella or myself to reserve that session. It actually technically shouldn't let me because I don't have a youth membership. So I'm going to click Noah, or I'm going to click cancel, Noah, confirm, yes, cancel reservation. Now he is pulled out of there. So that's how you cancel a reservation. Also, you also see how you reserve it, and then you saw the importance of creating an individualized username and password for each child. And remember, it does not need to be an email for their username. It can be as simple as their first name. And then also, please make sure to put a picture in for them. So right now I'm under Noah's account. I can click on, I thought I could click the circle and do it. Let's see. Click the gear, click profile, upload photo, and then I can take it like a selfie, or I can upload a photo. So I'd love to see y'all have that in there as well. If you have documents to sign, they'll be under this documents tab, and you see I got a release waiver and a membership agreement there I've already signed. As far as account goes, this is for me, and I can go into payments, and then my payment method is on file, and I can add a payment method there as well if you need to update, like if a card gets declined or something, or if it's been expired. So you can do pretty much everything you need in the app. And here, if you want to see their attendance, you can, stuff like that. But you'd want to go into each individual kid's thing to see all that. So let me know if you have any questions. But that's most of what you would need to know how to do. As always, we are happy to help in any way, anytime that we can. Generally, regular business hours are going to run anywhere between about 6 or 7 a.m., depending on who's coaching, all the way up to about 6 to 7 p.m. because we have sessions going on at those times, so we try to be able to help people then. But we can't always guarantee, anything after that, and definitely not anything before that. And always reach out via our text message line at 910-608-2628 or 601-2628, the one we usually text on, or email us at info@bfpnc.com. We will always help you out. Please reserve your kids. I think you can reserve up to 2 weeks ahead of time. Yeah, that's everything. Let us know if you have any questions.